in last lecture, lesson number 9? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
can you see me where sir had finished last lecture?
Ma'am, we have done habitat
Have you finished
adaptation.
habitat on adaptation? We have to start habitat adaptation. Yeah, it's completed.
It's completed. Ma'am, complete it.
Completed. Till page number. कहाँ तक खत्म हुआ है?
Ma'am, aquatic habitat.
Anyone? Aquatic habitat.
82 page
Very good.
number.
Okay. Here, right? Okay, fine.
We have also done terrestrial habitat after that.
Okay. 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 As you know, aquatic means water. Okay, water habitat. Those animals or plants living in water is called aquatic habitat. Okay. So, ponds, swamps, lakes, river, oceans are some of the example of aquatic habitat. Okay. Uh, there are large. Okay, Rabia Bashri, can you read it for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Animals that
start reading, beta.
live in water are called aquatic habitat. Lakes, rivers, and oceans are some examples of aquatic habitats. There are large varieties among terrestrial habitats like forests,
Variation. It's not varieties, beta.
variation,
Variation in forest. Hello. Hello. I can't hear your voice, beta.
can I read?
Yes, maybe there are some problem. That's why I can't hear. Okay, read. There are large
Ma'am,
variation of.
sorry, ma'am, left because of network problem.
Okay.
There are large
Read.
variation in forest, grassland, deserts, coastal and
Coastal
mountain region, location
region
in different region,
located in.
located in different parts of the world. This is true for all aqu- aquatic
Habitat.
habitats as well.
Habitat.
Habitats
Living.
as well.
Okay. Now, okay. As I told you, those animals and plants live in water is called aquatic habitat. Okay. Okay. The ponds, swamps, and lakes are the some examples of habitat. Okay. There are many variations in forest. Now, variation means changes. Okay. In forest, grassland, desert, coastal, and mountain regions. Now, in aquatic habitat, there is no more variation. Okay, they're all same. But in land, okay, there are many variations. In forest, it is different habitats. Grassland, it is different habitat. Okay, desert, there are different habitats. Okay, and coastal and mountain regions are also having some different habitat. Okay, there are many different types of habitat. Okay, this is true for all aquatic habitat as well. Okay, different parts. Okay, next, read living things such as. Read, beta.
Ma'am, can I read?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The living things such as plants and animals in a habitat are its biotic
Biotic
components.
components.
Various non-living things such as rocks, soil, air, and water in the habitat constitute its abiotic components. Sunlight and heat also from abiotic components of the habitat. We know
Okay.
that
The
some
living things in the plant. Okay. Okay. Yes. Read it. Read it. Read.
we know that some plants grow from seeds. Let us look at some abiotic factors and the effects on seeds as, on seeds as they grow into young plants.
Okay. Now, living things in what we have to learn now. What is mean by biotic and abiotic? Okay. The inhabited those things which is living. Okay. Living things such as plants and animals is called biotic component inhabited. Okay. And those things such as rocks, soil, air, water, which are non-living things, is called abiotic component. Now, some seeds, some plants are growing from seeds. Okay, and some plants are growing from the piece of plant only. So there are two types. Okay, so now we will learn about the germinations and how the plants grow from the seed. Okay, now we'll do the activity number 2. Yes, anyone anyone new voice beta who will read?
Ma'am, can I read?
Oh, your name please.
Kanani Fatima.
Yes, Fatima.
Activity 2. Recall Recall activity 5 in chapter number 1. We made sprouts from moong and chana seeds. When the seed turned into a spot, it ger-
Sprout.
sprout, it This
Germinated.
germinated. This was the
Germinated. Germinated.
germinated. The
Germinated.
germinated.
Hmm.
This was the beginning of a new plant from the seed.
Read. Yes, read it, Fatima.
Collect some collect some dry moong seeds. Keep a small heap of seeds aside and soak the rest in water for a day. Divide the soaked seeds into 4 parts. Keep one part completely submer- submerged
Submerge. Submerge.
sub- submerged in water for 3-4 days. Do not disturb the dry seeds. Part of
Beta,
soaked
have you eaten one line? Okay. Do not disturb the dry seeds and those and
do
those submerge in water. You have forgotten one line, so I'm saying that come please.
and
Yes, please.
and and those submerged
Submerge in water.
submerging in water. Keep one part of sock feed in a sunny room and another in a completely dark region like a cupboard that does not allow any light to come in. Keep the last part in very cold surroundings, say in a refrigerator or with to germinate
With ice around them.
germinate eyes
नहीं बेटा.
around them.
Hmm. That's
Fed,
three.
fed these 3 parts to germinate by rinsing them and draining the water every day.
Every day.
Every day. What do you notice after a few days? Do, do the seeds in all the 5 parts germinate equally? Do you find slower or no germination in any of these?
Hmm.
Do you,
Read,
fi-
read, read.
do you find that abiotic factors like air, water, light, and heat are very important for growth of plants. In fact, these abiotic factors are important for all living organisms. We
Okay.
find
Now we have to do activity number two. As you know that when seeds turn into the sprout, you know sprout. Okay, you know what is sprout? Sprout is when you soak grain for one day and then you rinse the water and in put it in the what you call sunny or in throw little bit with in sun. Okay, the small part is coming from the seed. You know, हम ऐसे मूंग और चना बना के खाते हैं. फन गावेला हम बोलते हैं. फन गावेला मग, फन गावेला चना. Okay, now the small part is coming on the top is called sprout. Okay, now we have to learn how new plants come from the seed. Okay, so what we have to do for this activity, we have to take some moong seeds. Okay, and then we have to keep a small heap, means small part dry and other in water. Okay, now for one day. Okay, a small part, small amount in dry and all other part in water. Okay, and now for one day. Okay, after one day we have to take the water out and sorry, after rest in the water for a day. Okay, divide soaks it into four parts. Now what we have to do? Now we have to divide those soaked moong into four parts. Again, okay, further. First part will submerge in water in for 3 4. Now first part you have to left in water. Second part you have to left in little bit sunny day. Okay, sunny room. Okay, and another part we have to put in a very dark area like cupboard. And now last fourth part you have to put in a रेफ्रिजरेटर. ओके, पहले क्या करना है, थोड़ा सा मूंग लेना है और अलग रख देना है, ड्राई रख देना है, और बाकी सबको पानी में वन डे सोक करना है. ओके, अब सोक किए हुए पार्ट को भी चार पार्ट में अगर फर्दर डिवाइड करना है. फर्स्ट यू हैव टू पुट इन water only for 3 4 days. Second, you have to put in a sunny room. Okay. Third part you have to put in a dark place, and fourth part you have to put in very cold place like a fridge or refrigerator. Okay. Now, when you will do after 3 4 days, you will see all parts will grow differently. Okay. In sunny room, the part in sunny room will grow very fast because sun and light and air. Okay. Now, the part which is in water will not grow as faster as sunny. Okay, in dark room as well. So everyone, and when you put the soak part in refrigerator, it won't grow at all. Okay, so and the dry part will leave same thing. Okay, so it's saying that ऐसा कहना है कि अलग जगह sunny sun, air, everything is playing their own role. Okay, so प्लांट को ग्रो करने का सन है, मून है, दिस abiotic factors help. Okay, it is very important in habitat. Okay, आप नहीं बोल सकते सिर्फ बायोटिक, यानी living things are important in habitat, but also abiotic factors like water, light, heat are also very important for to grow the plant. Okay, we find organisms exist in very cold as well as very hot climate in surrounding. Isn't it? How do they how do they manage to survive? This is where adaptation comes in. Okay. Now we will learn about adaptation. Okay. Everywhere animals and plants are living. Can you hear my voice properly, beta? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, everywhere, whether it is cold and icy, okay, there are also animals are living. And what you can say, Arctic Ocean. Arctic Ocean is very cold. There also animals are living. And you can say in desert is very hot. Okay, there also animals and plants are living. but the style of living is totally different. They have changed some style. The animal or plant which is living in cold area is totally different, adapted their own cold style, okay, and the style of living in hot area is also totally different from the cold. So these changes they have adapted. दिस इज कॉल्ड एडेप्टेशन ओके। अब अगर आप बोलते हैं ना कि आप समय के साथ बदलना चाहिए, बदलते नहीं हो तो आप वहीं रह जाते हो, आपकी ग्रोथ नहीं होती। ओके पहले के जमाने में क्या तो कोई एजुकेशन नहीं लेता था, अब एजुकेशन इज इम्पोर्टेंट, वी हैव अडेप्टेड एजुकेशन इन अवर लाइफ। ओके सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एडेप्टेशन। समझ आई बात को?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, adaptation means to take the changes, okay, to believe in changes. अगर आप देखो डायनासोर्स, आई गिव यू गुड एग्जांपल ऑफ what happens when you don't take adaptation. Dinosaurs haven't changed, okay, so what happened, dinosaurs because of changing climates and all, dinosaurs have died, okay. Okay, if they have adapted their life with the habitat, they were be living, बट उसने एडेप्टेशन को अपने अंदर नहीं लिया, तो क्या हो गए वो लोग मर गए, ओके लुप्त हो गए। Adaptation is very important in our life, whether it's in human being or whether it is in plants or animal, okay. Yes, who will read? New voice, please. Yes, fast beta. Who will read beta? I want new name.
Can I read?
What is your name beta?
Ilma.
Ilma?
Yes.
Yes, Ilma, yes. Adaptation?
Adaptation Adaptation does not take place in a short time. Over thousands of years, the
Abiotic?
abiotic factors of a region change. Those animals will cannot adapt to this change that die out, and only the die out, and only the adaptive ones survive. Animals adapt to different
factors.
abiotic factors in different ways. The result is variety of organisms present in different habitats. Let us look at some habitats, the abiotic factors of these, and the adaptation of animals to these habitats.
Okay. As I told you, when you don't adapt to changes, we will die. Okay. As I give you an example of dinosaur. Okay. They do not accept the adaptation, so they finished. Okay. When you adapt, okay, then only you will survive. Okay. Now we will see the different habitats. Okay, journey of different habitats. Okay. Now first, some terrestrial habitats, desert. Okay, who will read? Rabia, you are there, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, start reading.
Collect desert, some terrestrial habitats, deserts. We discussed the abiotic
Sorry.
factors. We discussed the
Yes.
abiotic factors of a desert and the adaptations in camels of these other animals and plants that are found in deserts. Do they have the same kind of adaptations? There are desert animals like rats and snakes, which do not have the long legs that the camel has. To stay away from the intense heat during the day, they stay in burrows deep in the sand. These animals come out only during the night when it is cooler.
Figure 9.5 shows some typical plants that grow in a desert. How are these adapted to the desert?
As you know, desert. You can know the sheep of the desert is. Who is the sheep of the desert? You know who is it? Which animal is called sheep of desert? It's camel. Okay. Camel is known as sheep of the desert. Okay. So camel is having long legs, so it will stay away from the intense heat. Okay, during the day. But rats and snakes do not have long legs such as camel. So what it happens? They live in burrow. Okay, deep down in the earth. Okay, but when it come and when comes only during night when it is cooler. Okay, so they have adapted the changes. क्योंकि उसके पास बड़े पैर नहीं है तो उसने अडाप्ट कर लिया चेंज पर हमको दिन को नहीं निकलेंगे हम रात को ही निकलेंगे when it is cooler. Okay, so they have adapted the changes, so they are living. समझ आई? Activity number 3. Yes. Who will read? Yes, Rabia, start reading, beta.
Yes, ma'am. Activity 3. Bring a potted cactus and a leafy plant to the classroom. Tie polythene bags to some parts of the two plants, as, as was done for Activity 4 in Chapter 7, where we studied transpiration in plants. Leave the potted plants in the sun and observe after a few hours. What do you see? Do you notice any difference in the amount of water collected on the two polythene bags? Desert plants.
Read. Yes, read, beta.
Desert plants lose very little water through transpiration. Leaves in desert plants are either absent, very small, or they are present in the shape of smiles. This helps in reducing loss of water from the leaves through transpiration. The leaf-like structure you see in a cactus is in fact its stem.
Okay.
Photosynthesis
Okay.
in these plants
Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis in plant
is
is
usually
usually
carried
carried.
out by the stems. The stem is also covered with a thick waxy layer which helps to retain water. Most desert plants have roots that go very deep into the soil for absorbing water.
Okay. Now, in this activity number 3, we have to bring a potted cactus, cactus and a leafy plant, a normal plant here. Okay. Well, this is called cactus with thorns. Okay. This is different type of cactus. What you have to do, you have to bring a cactus and a leafy plant, normal plant. And what you have to do, you have to tie some part of the plants with the bag, polythene bag. Okay. After keeping it for a few hours in sun, what will you see? Difference. If desert plant, the plants, cactus are called desert plants. Okay. Desert plants, you will see some water in a bag. Okay. When you keep it when you keep the plant tied polythene bag. Okay. And put in 2-3 hours in a sun, you will see some water in polythene bag. In normal plant you will see more water because of the transpiration. Means what is transpiration? Okay, absorb, what getting reduction of water. Okay, so transpiration. Okay, in cactus you will find a little bit of water because they have adapted the hot area. Okay, the desert habitat. Okay, so desert plants will lose a little bit of water because the photosynthesis is not present in the leaves. It is present in the stem of the cactus plant, and also and there is some waxy layer called is very hard. Have you seen the thorn cactus? It is very hard. It is the leaves of the cactus is very hard plus thorns and spikes. Okay, and because the hard skin and the waxy layer, the water will reduction will the water reduction will not become. So they have adapted these changes. Because of these changes, they can live in very hot area, okay, with less amount of water. And the roots of the plant is also very deep in the earth, so they can get some little amount of water. It little amount of water also they can survive. Okay, cactus. When you don't plant water for when you don't plant water in cactus for a month, it won't die. Okay, but in normal plant, if you don't water up to a month, it will die. Okay, so this they have adapted the hut. Okay, so they are living in desert area. Now mountain region. Can you read it for me, please? Now I will new voice. Who will read? Firdaus Gorani, Ghazi Abbas. Who will read?
Ma'am,
Yes?
Gavi Bafi,
Yes.
I'm Kanani Fatima.
Okay, Kanani Fatima. Okay, I want Sadiq Rathor. Open your microphone. Bushra Malkani.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Malkani. Have you finished reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Aslam Dodia. Open your microphone. Okay. Yes, Rathod Sadiq. Please, अपना read करना है आपको, right? Read.
Okay, ma'am. Mountain
Can you
region.
can you do me one favor, please? Can you go in a different room so I can't get any disturbance. There is lots of disturbance
Okay,
in
ma'am.
your background.
Okay.
Okay, read. Yes, read, beta. Sadiq Rathod.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Mountain region. Mountain. These
Kiss है बेटे.
habitats, these habitats are normally very cold and
Very cold
windy.
and windy.
Yes, very cold and windy. In some areas, snowfall may take place in winter. There is a large variety of plants
And
and
animals.
in in the mountain region. Have you seen the kind of tree show in Fig 9.6?
Figure 9 point. Have you seen this type of? It's like Xmas tree, right? If you.
If you live in a mountain region or have visited one, you may have seen a large number of such trees. But have you ever noticed such trees naturally growing in other regions?
Okay. Now you know what is this type of coni? You know, which is this type of plant you can find in mountain regions only, where sometimes when snow falls, the top of the tree will save. You know, as the shape is triangle shape, the snow will slide down. Okay. ऐसा होता है ना स्लो कैसा स्लाइड कर जाता है स्नो ऊपर नहीं रह पाता इसकी वजह से क्या होता है पानी अंदर तक नहीं जाएगा तो वो सर्वाइव हो जाएगा वरना पानी इतना जाता रहता है तो वो सड़ जाता है तो दिस when it is cone shape triangle shape the snow will slow down okay so the tree will survive they have adapted the shape because of their adaptation they can live in a mountain area now read
Yes, ma'am. These three how are these three adapted to the condition prevailing in their habitats. Their trees are normally
cone shape
cone-shaped and have sloping
looping
branches.
branches
Sloping branches. The leaves of some of these trees are needle-like. These help to rainfall and snow to slide off easily. There
Yes.
could be trees with shapes very different from these that are also present on mountains. They may have different kinds of adaptation of survive on the mountains. Animal live
As I told you that it is cone shape, okay, and the shape is like cone triangle, okay. So as I told you, the snow and the rainwater will filter down easily, so it won't get contaminated. So they have adapted the shape. So because of their adaptation, they are surviving in snow and lots of rain. Okay, and the leaves are also different shapes. So these changes they have adapted. Okay, animals living in read.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, please read better.
Also present on mountains, they may have different kinds of adaptation to survive on the mountain. Animals living in the mountain regions are also adapted to the conditions that figure number 9.7 they have thick skin or fur to protect them for cool. For example, yaks have long hair to keep them warm. Snow leopard have thick fur on its body.
Body. Okay. As you see that there are only plants are not adapting to the changes, but animals do also adapted the changes. As you know that the leopard and yak is having thick skin, okay, thick skin and furry skin, so they can survive from the cold, okay. So because of this adaptation, they are living in such a cold region, okay, mountain region where snow is falling and a large amount of water is falling in rainfall. Okay, so because of the skin of they have adapted the changes, they can survive in this type of cold region. Okay, now yes, including yes, will I read it? Okay. Let me read it, okay? Can you hear my voice properly? All students, please reply.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, including feet and toes. This protect it from cold when it walks on the snow. The mountain goats are strong hooves for running on the rocky slope of the mountain. As we go up to the mountain region, the surroundings changes and we see the different kind of adaptation in different heights. Okay, so in mountain there are lots of different type of adaptation. When you go up and up, the surrounding changes. Okay, so they have adapted different kinds in the different heights. Grassland. Okay, can what is it? Time? Okay, it's 43. Okay, only 2 minutes are left. We'll do it from here. Okay, next day. Till then, take care and bye bye. And have a happy Christmas to you. Enjoy your Christmas
bye,
holiday.
ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye everyone. Have a nice day and take care. Don't trouble your mother. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye, bye.
Bye, ma'am.